Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing, of course, another Walking Dead video. In this one, we're going to kind of give our thoughts on some of the updated news surrounding the Frank Darabont AMC lawsuit over The Walking Dead, reportedly now being for $280 million. Oh man, this one is absolutely nutty crazy, dude. So September 27, 2016, this was released. Hollywoodreporter.com. Link will be in the description. You guys can check it out yourselves. Frank Darabont to seek more than $280 million from AMC at Walking Dead profits trial. Oh man, this one is nuts, dude. I mean, that is a lot of money to be suing for. So if you're new to kind of the drama, the controversy, and what was happening with The Walking Dead and Frank Darabont back in Season 1 and Season 2, Frank Darabont, of course, was the one of the people that were involved with creating the Walking Dead TV series. He was kind of involved, I think, with Robert Kirkman and Gale Ann Hurd, and they were pitching the idea for The Walking Dead to different networks. You had networks like HBO that had the chance to get it and denied it. They thought it wouldn't work. You had networks like NBC that wanted to turn it into a procedural crime drama. Ooh, right? And then, of course, we have AMC, who AMC ended up actually giving it a shot, giving The Walking Dead a try, picking it up, and next thing you know, kaboom, it was just a monster hit for AMC. Probably go down as the biggest series they'll probably ever have, to be honest, or at least, have had so far. So now we find out that the lawsuit is actually for $280 million. Oh my God, it's crazy. So apparently I've been reading through the articles, and like I said, I'll link to them in the description so you guys can read through them as well too, and kind of gather your thoughts on what you think. Apparently he was contractually entitled to as much as 10% of certain Walking Dead profits after deductions. The damages figure suggests that the series has made billions, so that would suggest that the series is at least $280 million at less than 10%. At least probably $3 billion is what The Walking Dead has profited or made. That's crazy. I honestly did not think that it would make that much money, and I almost think this is a persuasion technique too that people use sometimes in psychology and in persuasive psychology, social psych, is called door in the face technique. So what it is very simply the person would ask for a ridiculous amount of money. Like, let's say someone came up to you in the street, and instead of asking if you have $1 or something change for food or whatever, they asked, hey, do you have $100? Could I, some ridiculous amount, like $100 or something. And they know you're going to say no, right? Obviously, they're going to be like, okay, can I have $100? And of course you say no. And then they say, well, how about $1? Or how about $2? Right? And they're like, okay, I'll give you $1, I'll give you $2. So I'm not giving you 100, right? It's a persuasion technique, right? So I'm not sure with this one where they got the figure for to make it $280 million if the series has done 2.8 billion or something, and that's kind of 10% of that. If that's how it worked, I'm not sure, but that's a lot of money, man. I mean, that is a lot of money. So especially when you consider too, I feel like the success of The Walking Dead, I mean, the first season of The Walking Dead is incredible. The second season is also very good. But I do feel like the series actually does, get better from there on out, which Darabont, of course, had nothing to do with. Season 3 was great. Season 4 was awesome. But then Season 5 and 6, it's like they've taken the show to a whole nother level, I want to say. So there's so many people involved in it. It's really tricky because he was one of the people that put forward to create it. In another article, it says that some of the issues were between Kirkman and Darabont, and then of course the network AMC was involved in it as well too, because they're kind of as part of all of this. And Glenn Mazzara actually said that if on cross-examination, Mazzara was asked if he had not taken over as showrunner and Darabont had continued on The Walking Dead, that would have killed, quote unquote, killed the show. Oh, man. And then Mazzara also responded saying, given the status of episode 201, I would like to say that I did think episode 201 was a show killer. I did say that. What? Like, I don't get it, man. Episode 201 was incredible. I mean, get down under the cars. For its time, that was amazing. I don't know if they mean in terms of money, like it was too expensive to do or something. But, man, I thought that was an incredible episode and one of the best premieres we've ever had, just like No Sanctuary, and Season 7 premiere should be awesome as well, too. So this one is... this is crazy, man. It's so much for him to sue for, to ask for. I almost think that it's like, you know, how could you possibly ask for that? That's just an insane amount. So unless it's some kind of door in the face technique or something like that, and then maybe he'll end up with 20 million or something, or the judge will give him, you know, a larger sum of money or something like that. We'll have to see. And of course, all the details, of course, are private. You know, we don't know contractually, you know, what was agreed upon at the beginning, what stipulations were in the contracts. You'd have to comb through them. You get into contract law and, you know, so many things. So that's going to be really difficult, you know, in court for them to work out. I personally just hope that, you know, like, is he entitled to more? He feels like he's entitled to more. You know, I don't know. I mean, he did a lot to do with at least getting the ball rolling with the show and everything, and it was his concept, so you got to give him credit there. But they do put his name in the title credits, you know, each episode still, even though he hasn't been involved in the show since the second season, so for a very long time. But I don't see how even past that he could want to get 10% up until, like, what about the future too? If he's going to have 10% forever, then even though he's not involved at all in any way, is he going to get 10% of season 7, it's season 8, season 9? Like, oh man, it's really tough. So the judge is going to have definitely a difficult time probably working this one out. Me personally, I think, like, you know, it's like a lot of it's private details, so we don't know how much he actually got paid. We don't know what was in the contract, so it's really hard to you know, it's really hard to say. But damn, man, I don't agree with Mazzara, though. I don't agree with what he says that he thinks that the show would have been killed. I think Darabont would have done a fine job running the show, and it would have been just fine. And I like the other things he added in, like him deciding to put the CDC in the first season, even if Kirkman didn't like it, and him wanting to do some other things I thought were actually pretty interesting, and I thought were some good ideas. So, but unfortunately, they never came to be because, you know, all these things cost money, and having, you know, a few million an episode. I wonder how much the episodes cost now. If back then they were like 3 or 3.4 million an episode, nowadays, oh man, they must be a lot more, you know, like way higher. So I don't even know. But yeah, you guys can write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And man, this is crazy. I just hope it doesn't hurt the show. And you know, I hope they can find some kind of you know, well, who knows if he deserves it. I mean, so tough to say, right? You'd have to see the contracts and see what was initially agreed, and there's always he said, she said, and there's two sides to every story, right? For sure. So that'll be it for this video today, guys. Let me know what you think. Write your comments below. What do you think about this crazy amount of money that he's trying to pursue? I don't think he's going to get it. It's just so much. But write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think, what he's entitled to, and definitely controversial topic, that's for sure. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to thumb it up below. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the show. Please share, please favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you can subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this video today. I'll see you guys again soon for another. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.